Hey guys, in this video I'll be reviewing the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4G. So firstly I want to talk about the display. This phone has a 5.5-inch display with a resolution of 720 by 1280 pixels. It has some pretty decent viewing angles and overall it's a really good display. As you can see in the background, I'm running Dead Trigger 2. So that's where we talk about the gaming performance of this phone. This phone has an Adreno 305 GPU and it does handle most of the games pretty well. Although I personally noticed occasional frame drops, it doesn't really affect your overall gaming experience. So talking about the heating issues of this phone, after long sessions of gaming, this phone does get a little warm, but not on a scale where it is unbearable. So as you can see here on the screen, I did test the temperatures and they are about 36 or maybe 38. So that's pretty normal for a smartphone if you ask me. So I did run a couple of benchmarks. So as you can see, this is Geekbench 3. And if you're interested, you can pause the screen and take a look at the specs. So for this benchmark, it gave a final score of 290 for the single core score and 715 for the multi-core score. And here is a comparison for the single core score against some of the other devices, and again the comparison for the multi-core score against some of the other devices. And the next benchmark is Quadrant Standard, and again similarly it tests out the entire system's performance. So for this benchmark, it gave a final score of 5,439, and the next benchmark is Antutu benchmark. So for this benchmark, it gave a final score of 14,938, and the final benchmark is 3D Mark Vantage. This benchmark tests out the gaming performance of this phone. So it showed a final score of 2,562. This phone runs Android KitKat and there is no word as of yet when it will be receiving the Lollipop update. And talking about the camera, this phone has a 13 megapixel rear facing camera and it does shoot some pretty amazing pictures during daylight, although I wouldn't recommend taking pictures in low light conditions. Something I'm not really a big fan of on this phone is the speakers. Actually, the placement of the speakers. Since they're placed on the back, most of the time you'll end up covering it with your hands and it's not really a great experience. So personally for me, I wish they're on the front. So talking about something I'm really a big fan of is the battery life. This phone has a 3100 milliamp hour battery and you'll get all day battery life. Actually, after using this phone for an entire day, you'll probably end up having around 20% left. So to sum it up, this phone is not the snappiest of phones, but if you don't mind using a bigger display, please give this phone a try. I'm sure you'll not be disappointed, especially for the price that you're paying. So that's about it for the review, guys. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please make sure to hit the like button and also share this video. It will be very helpful. Also check me out on Facebook and Twitter. Links will be in this video's description. And if you're interested in more videos like this, definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel. And as always, thanks a lot for watching.